Welcome back to FinScribble, everyone. Have you ever looked at your grocery receipt and felt an absolute jolt of disbelief? Your total bill feels easily 20% higher than it did just a short while ago, yet the nightly news anchor calmly reports that official inflation is hovering at a modest 3%. You are definitely not losing your mind, and you are certainly not alone in this frustration. Meet Maya, an everyday consumer standing at a supermarket checkout, staring blankly at a receipt that feels completely disconnected from reality. This glaring economic disconnect is driven by a stealthy corporate strategy known as Skimpflation, a hidden tax that quietly drains your wallet without changing the numbers on the price tags. Today, we are going to expose exactly how manufacturers pull off this invisible trick right under our noses, why the official government data completely misses it, and how you can spot these subtle downgrades. To understand how this works, let us look closely at your favorite morning breakfast routine. Traditional shrinkflation means a package visibly gets smaller, but skimpflation is far more devious because the exterior dimensions of the product remain completely untouched. Imagine Maya holding a standard, familiar, bright cereal box that looks entirely unchanged on the grocery store shelf. However, when we pull out a hand-drawn magnifying glass highlighted in bright orange, we can peer straight through the cardboard exterior to reveal a shocking hidden truth. The high-quality, nutritious whole grains that used to pack the container have been quietly substituted with cheap, lightweight filler peanuts. The retail price stays exactly the same, which keeps consumers happy at a glance, but the actual value of what you are buying has significantly dropped. This is the core magic trick of skimpflation, maintaining outward appearances while secretly gutting the product quality from within. This formulation flipping is happening across your entire grocery cart without you ever realizing it. Food manufacturers are quietly altering long-standing recipes to swap out expensive premium ingredients for incredibly cheap alternatives. For example, consider a premium chocolate bar that once prided itself on pure, rich cocoa butter. To save money, corporate accountants replace that expensive cocoa with cheap, mass-produced palm oil, highlighted in our orange accent color. Maya takes a bite, noticing the texture feels slightly waxy and the taste is inexplicably off. Yet she checks the price tag and sees it hasn't budged. This subtle alteration of recipes allows corporations to completely absorb their rising supply chain costs without triggering consumer outrage at the cash register. They are effectively passing their expenses onto your taste buds and health, keeping their corporate profit margins perfectly intact while delivering a significantly inferior product to your household. Skimpflation does not just stop at the grocery store. It heavily invades the service industry as well. Have you noticed how corporate customer service now feels like an intentional obstacle course designed to make you quit? Maya is shown sitting at her desk, visibly exhausted, holding a phone with an orange clock spinning endlessly beside her. She has been trapped on hold for 45 minutes, just waiting to speak to a single human being about a basic billing error. Companies are intentionally reducing frontline staff, leaving automated chatbots to handle complex issues, and skipping daily hotel room cleanings under the guise of eco-friendliness. You are paying the exact same premium rate for a hotel stay or a monthly subscription, but you receive a tiny fraction of the human labor and service quality you originally signed up for. The corporate overhead shrinks while your personal frustration skyrockets. So why does the government say inflation is low when our daily lives clearly feel so much more expensive? The answer lies within the Standard Consumer Price Index, or CPI, which tracks prices but struggles immensely with quality. Government data collectors use a rigid checklist to monitor the cost of a standard basket of consumer goods over time. If a box of detergent cost $10 last month and still cost $10 today, the official CPI spreadsheet records 0% inflation. The formula completely misses the fact that the manufacturer quietly removed the active cleaning enzymes, meaning Maya now has to use twice as much product to get her clothes clean. Because standard economic metrics only track the nominal sticker price, this qualitative deterioration creates a massive statistical blind spot that hides the true financial pain everyday working families are experiencing. When we factor in these hidden quality drops, economists estimate that effective inflation runs 3 to 5% higher than published top-line figures. That means a reported 3% inflation rate is actually an effective 8% drain on your household purchasing power. Now that Maya understands this hidden tax, she can actively fight back by reading ingredient labels closely and shifting her loyalty away from deceptive brands. We can draw a sharp orange line separating nominal inflation from the true elevated effective inflation on our whiteboard graph to visualize this hidden gap. By recognizing skimpflation for what it truly is, you regain total control over your consumer choices and stop paying an invisible premium for downgraded goods. Stay sharp, watch those ingredient lists, and never let corporate smoke and mirrors quietly drain your hard-earned wealth without a fight. As always, appreciate you hanging out today. See you in the next one.